to in the village. So yesterday we woke up around 5 o'clock in the morning, too early for me, and we drove for several hours to get to the village in the middle of freaking nowhere for the celebrations today in honor of the grandfather of the family who died, I don't know how long ago. Anyway, the whole family, and I mean the whole family, is here today, and we're having a prayer and then food, I assume. I mean, I heard about killing a cow, don't ask. Yeah, so this is literally the middle of nowhere. There's no electricity where I'm staying. There's no network coverage. So I cannot go on Facebook. I know, I'm addicted to social networking. It's fine. So it's been very, very hot. Even hotter here because this is like dry land and almost deserty. And this village is like in the border between Gambia and Senegal. So yeah, there's goats everywhere. So we're wearing the t-shirt with the picture of the grandpa, the granddad. And yeah, tomorrow we're going back to civilization. But yeah, donkeys like to make noise, people like to make noise, so sleep is a precious thing. I can't wait to just go back and sleep because, you know, that's what I want to do, and lie in the sun in the swimming pool until I go back on the plane forever. No, I'm joking. Anyway, good. They're reading from the Quran, and they all sit down and have a reading, and then if you want them to pray for you, just give them your name, and they will call out your name, and you just make your wish and they will pray for you and good things will happen. So all the women now are preparing the food. Hello! They're doing the prayers. Everyone else is trying to shade themselves because it's very, very hot. And it just went by. So we're getting ready to leave the village finally, and I think we are going to Barra, and then we're gonna hop on the ferry and cross to Banjul, which is the capital of Gambia. So yeah, it's been one hell of a weekend, and I can't wait to go back to civilization and enjoy the rest of my stay here in the Gambia. So yeah, still hot though, still very, very hot. So we're here at the Senegambia Highway and we come to the market to buy some souvenirs. Nice. Okay, so we bought all our souvenirs and now we're off to Banjul, the capital city. It is so hot right now. The sun is absolutely scorching. So, yes. Ow. Ow. So, we just arrived where the river is. I blacked out for a second. This looks nice. So, if you plan on driving into Gambia, good luck. They're absolutely crazy. No traffic lights, no traffic signs. Well, like one every few miles. And yeah, it was so much fun. No. So over there, you see that big boat there is the ferry that crosses the Gambia River all the way there to Barra, which is on the other side of Gambia, north of the river. And all these boats you see here, they're going there, they're, you know, loading their cargo, and that's it. very nice, but apparently it's very expensive because you pay if you take a vehicle with you, you pay for the vehicle and then you pay for each person inside the vehicle, so it can be extremely expensive. So yeah, just so you know, if you want to cross to the other side and they have a vehicle, I definitely recommend you to take the bridge, the Senegambia bridge. You pay only $250 and that's it. So Gambia is known for its amazing fish, fresh fish caught from the ocean and the river. And behind me, looks, you see it? These are like the industrial grills where they grill the fish and it tastes delicious. So if you come to the Gambia, don't forget to eat fish every single day because you're gonna love it. With that jollof rice, it's so good. So here I am, just chilling by the pool at the hotel that I'm not staying in. Another beautiful hot day, and this made me realize that over the past few days I haven't seen many tourists, to be honest. I think all of them are staying in their hotels, their resorts, because yeah, I haven't seen many tourists, which is like, okay. Anyway, you see one there and there and there and that's it. Like I said previously, traffic in the Gambia is... I thought that the Italians were bad, but the Gambians are even worse. It's sort of like a cacophony of traffic and people and animals. It's like no traffic lights, no traffic signs. You mind your own business and you try to avoid accidents, try to avoid running over people and animals, and you're driving peacefully and then all of a sudden the car in front of you brakes and doesn't even signal and it turns and you go like, oh my god, and then all of a sudden you see a cow crossing the road and you're like, what the hell? And you see goats in the road as well. It's like, it's everyone from themselves. Is ridiculous. And another thing that I've noticed as well is that there are no buses. I think the main transportation is the taxi, the yellow taxi with green stripes and stuff. To be honest, I don't know how much they cost because I have my personal taxi driver, VIP, yeah. But I think they are the main transport mode in the Gambia. You also have like this sort of like public vans that sort of act like public buses. But yeah, it's like everywhere you go, you see people on the side of the road just asking for or hitchhiking, asking for a ride. Yeah, that's it. And apparently you also have the green taxis that are called the tourist taxis, and I assume that those are more expensive. I don't know. But yes, we had this situation where we went to see the beach, and when we were coming back, they were accusing my taxi driver, which is a family friend, of sort of like taking me away and stealing business for the taxis. It was so funny. Oh my god, honestly, amazing. If you were, well, basically white like me, fair-skinned, you will get a lot of attention on the road, in the streets. And the children, I think that they're not used to seeing like fair-skinned people, so they will call you Tubab, which means sort of like a white person of European descent or whatever. And they will just do your head in, calling you Tubab all the time. It's like, you saw me 5 minutes ago, why are you calling me Tubab again? But they do. So just, smile, wave and go on your way, because There's not much else you can do. Before I came to the Gambia, I did some research, as I always do wherever I go. You shake hands with someone you just met, but you use your right hand, because with the left hand is impolite, and you say assalamu alaikum, and then if you want to ask how are you say nangadef, and if the person asks you nangadef, you say mafi, means I'm okay. You know, these little bits and pieces that are nice. And another thing is that people here expect money. I mean, I went with my friend from household to household to visit family members, friends, and whoever else, and literally you give money to everyone. I didn't give any money because it's not my family, but you know, she did, sort of like a tradition here. And I'm glad that my family is very small and we don't have to do that, give money to them, otherwise I'll be very poor right now. But yeah, weird. I know that, you know, I knew that in Nigeria is like that as well, but I didn't know it was in Gambia as well. So yeah. So this is it. We're going back today, back to England. Yeah, love my new hairdo. Especially the difference between my face and my scalp is beautiful. Different colors. Whoa. So everything is packed and ready to go in about an hour or so. We're off. The airport is just 10 minutes away, so let's go. Yeah. Bye, Gambia. I am at the airport right now, and I would just like to give some tips. The airport is not very big, so that's good. But expect, wherever you go, expect to give money as a tip. They expect that. So yeah, I don't know exactly the right amount, so just give whatever you feel like it. I'm here just waiting for my flight. It's such a small airport that even the security is just like 2 conveyor belts or something, so it goes quite quickly. And yeah, I don't think you have to come here like 3 hours beforehand. I think you'll be fine with 2 hours, even less than that. Otherwise you're going to be extremely bored. But yeah, so wherever you go, just expect people to want to try to help, but expecting something in return, meaning money. So be prepared for that. If you don't have any, just, you know, say sorry and carry on. Another thing, my network in England charges horribly, like £5 for 1 mega of data. Ridiculous. So my advice is, when you get here, you go to one of the shops at the arrivals and you buy a SIM card. I think the best network is AfriCell, and Then you just choose how many gigas of data you want. Yeah, and I think the maximum is 13 gigas for, let's say, 1,600 LSEs, which is not bad. I used it all during my time here. So yeah, it's good. Basically that they don't give you credit to call international, so you have to top it up. But if you have data and with WhatsApp and Facebook and all that, you just keep in touch with your family and friends and whoever else. So yeah.